What's up, YouTube? T-Movies here. Now, there's not only interesting looking movies coming out in October, there are also lots of cool TV premieres also coming in October. So I'm going to pretty much go down a list of the TV premieres, the TV shows that are premiering in October. Now, this is kind of new because usually I've already done this with the September TV list. Instead of being ranking my anticipated TV shows of the month, I'm actually just gonna go through the premiere dates so anyway, uh, with that being said, here are the TV shows that are set to premiere in October. All right. Now, the first week of October, which is October 1st, on October 1st, which is a Tuesday, we got Sorry for Your Loss Season 2, which stars Elizabeth Olsen, the girl who played Rose in the Star Wars films. Now, I haven't really seen Sorry for Your Loss, so I can't really comment on the show itself. But, it got Elizabeth Olsen in it. I adore me some Elizabeth Olsen. And pretty much she's already going to be on a TV show next 2 years because she's also in the upcoming WandaVision, which I cannot wait to see. But Sorry for the Loss, I haven't really seen the show, but I heard lots of people really like it. And, Elizabeth Olsen even scored a Critics' Choice Awards for her performance, so looks like people do like it. On the show, Elizabeth Olsen stars as this character named Leigh Shaw, who's this young widow who's struggling to put her life back together in the wake of her husband's unexpected death. And so, the show is similarly devastating and very uplifting, with groundbreaking performances by Olsen. And hey, that doesn't surprise me. Elizabeth Olsen is a great actress. You know, and I should probably give the show a go. Maybe down the line I'll check the show out. But yeah. Anyway, also on the first, there's the comedy stand-up special Nikki Glaser Bangin'. I'm not gonna lie, I'm becoming a fan of Nikki Glaser. I think this woman is hilarious. She was, of course, just on the Comedy Central roast of Al Gordon. She was just in the Comedy Central roast of Rob Lowe and the roast of Bruce Willis. She's getting in lots of these cool roasts, and I think, she is very raunchy. And I'm not gonna lie, she is probably the most good-looking female comedian there is. And I think Nikki Glaser is awesome. And she was also on Dancing with the Stars not so long ago. And I'm kind of getting a kick out of these Netflix stand-up specials. I like the Chris Rock one. The Dave Chappelle one is hilarious. I gotta check out more of these stuff because I'm really getting a kick out of them. Also on Netflix on the first, we got Carmen Sandiego Season 2, which I haven't really seen the Carmen Sandiego animated show, but it features the voice of Gina Rodriguez as the Tyrone. Finn Wolfhard from Strange Things fame is in this. It's more for kids, and so I'm not really the target demographic for it. But yeah, there's that. Alright. Also, premiering on Wednesday, October 2nd, on Fox, we got the series premiere of the new show Almost Family. Now, Almost Family is where this woman who grew up as the only child ends up discovering that her dad, has actually fathered many children as a sperm donor. So she ends up. The lead, by the way, is played by Pitch Perfect girl Brittany Snow. You also got Emily Osment in this. Now, they're supposed to be playing sisters who trying to reconnect after their father after they find out that her father ended up following other kids and all. You've got the always great Timothy Hutton in this. I gotta say, I think the show looks pretty interesting. It looks like it's gonna be a show about family, a show about friendship and all that. Sisterhood. I think this looks like something that could be really interesting to watch. And it premieres on Fox, so this week it premieres. Also on October 2nd, we got season 3 of Steel Team 6. Season 3 of Steel Team with Bones Dude David Boreanaz, and we got season 3 of SWAT with Shamar Moore. So both of those premiere on return for for CBS. So I've seen a couple of episodes of SWAT. It's an okay show. I still haven't seen Steel Team yet. But hey, there are people who actually quite like Steel Team, and David Boreanaz, pretty cool to see him back on TV since Bones ended. So hey, Boreanaz is the man. So anyway, on Friday, October 4th, it's a pretty packed day for TV. We got season 3 of Big Mouth for Netflix. I freaking love Big Mouth. You know, it's a really great, awesome, raunchy, animated fun. You know, you got great voices that includes John Mulaney, Nick Kroll, Jordan Peele, Gina Rodriguez. You know, loads of great voices. Maya Rudolph is on this. And, I mean, it's pretty much a show about, you know, teens going through puberty. So it's kind of relatable. And, you know, you got the hormone monsters who are just outrageously raunchy and hilarious. I mean, who doesn't love those hormone monsters? And, you know, the great characters involved. I mean, I cannot wait for season 3 of Big Mouth. And good news is, we're going to have more Big Mouth because, you know, not so long ago, it was announced that Big Mouth has been renewed for 3 more seasons. So we're going to be getting Big Mouth from now until 2022. So if you're a fan of Big Mouth, good news there. Anyway. Alright. Also premiering on October 4th, we got the series premiere of a new Netflix show called Raising Dion. Now, Raising Dion is about this widow single mother who discovers that her son has superpowers and is trying to figure out how to raise him safely and all. It stars Michael B. Jordan. You've got Alicia Wainwright, Jai Shai Young plays the young kid in here. You've got it features Jason Ritter. I wasn't all that interested in this before, but you know that trailer that got released, I think this looks great. It looks like one of the most original superhero concepts you'll see. I mean, it has a bit of more of a chronicle feel to it. I think this looks really great. And I mean, hey, Michael B. Jordan, you know, he's pretty big with superheroes. Whether it's you know, Shit Stinks 4 or Black Panther or anything like that. I mean, Michael B. Jordan's the man when it comes to superhero and stuff. But granted, if you guys want to watch it because Michael B. Jordan is in it, I'm pretty 100% sure from the trailer he's barely going to be on the show. I think it's when Michael B. Jordan's on screen, mainly going to be through flashbacks, and that's really it. Because his character ends up dying throughout the series. So, yeah. Anyway. Alright. Also premiere on October 4th, we got the season 3 premiere of Galilith, which is like a courtroom show that stars, which is an Amazon show that stars Billy Bob Thornton in it. And I've never seen the show, but hey, Billy Bob Thornton as a lawyer, I mean, he literally seems like he could be a lawyer, you know. Billy Bob Thornton's a man, whether he's playing Santa or a lawyer, I mean, Billy Bob Thornton's just awesome. So, pretty cool to see Billy Bob Thornton in Gale. I think it's Guy Olive or something like that. I mean, I never seen the show, but I gotta get on it. I mean, I've always liked Billy Bob Thornton. So, and, you know, lots of people have told me that this Guy Olive show, or whatever it's called, you know, lots of people are really liking it. So, I mean, it has season 3 already, so. Alright, now, also on October 4th, there is season 2 of well, I should say part 2 of season 2 of Light as a Feather. Now, Light as a Feather, I think it's a really interesting show. I mean, Who knew that you could make a horror concept out of a children's game like Light as a Feather? I mean, season 2 kind of left off with a cliffhanger, so you know what's going on is they're like cutting it into, they ended up cutting it into 2 parts. So part 1 just of course had its premiere in July. We got part 2 coming in this week. Looking forward to see where part 2 is going to take us. I mean, this is one creepy show, so I'm really intrigued by part 2 of Light as a Feather. I mean, season 2 was really decent, so. Alright, Thomas, how are you? Pretty good.
Movies.
What's up?
I want to make a guest appearance.
Talk about the TV shows premiering in October.
Trying to think about the new TV shows that are premiering in October. Peaky Blinders. Give me a little bit of Peaky Blinders.
Well, I think that premieres in
October 5th, I think. October 5th.
Alright, there's also Batwoman.
Yo, is that any good?
Fuck that.
Well,
Batwoman?
I haven't seen it yet.
Fuck that.
Well, lots of people did.
I don't know. The previews got me going.
Yeah, I'll see you around, guys. That was kind of awkward, but anyway, yeah, October 5th we got Star Wars Resistance, which this is gonna be unpopular to say. I'm just gonna go right and say it. I don't like any of the Star Wars animated stuff. Sue me. I mean, I'm a Star Wars guy. I love Star Wars. I can never really get into the animated stuff. You know, I could never really get into Clone Wars or any of the other ones. I mean, I just don't know what is it. And the Star Wars Resistance, I did not even bother to watch. So, if you're a fan of Star Wars Resistance, yeah. All right, Sunday, October 6th. I can't believe a female actually said F the show, but October 6th we got Batwoman. This is unpopular to say. I'm just gonna say Batwoman looks pretty decent. Now I know there are going to be these little crybabies because in the trailer, Batwoman does kind of take a jab at Batman, and there are also stuff where Batwoman, it's like a very feminist character. I know there's going to be lots of crybabies who are going to be. I mean, there's probably going to be people who watch the show who just don't like it because of the story. But for most majority of it, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some people who just, I don't know, people just lately. But I think Batwoman looks cool. You know, you got Ruby Rose in this, and sad to say is, if kind of like with Captain Marvel, if you say you like Batwoman, people are going to be like, oh, you're just saying that so you don't be like anti-feminist. But if you say you hate Batwoman, lots of people say, oh, you just hate Batwoman because of female. Like, you can't really win in this world, can you? But anyway, yeah. Hopefully Batwoman is good because I quite got a kick out of the trailer. I like Ruby Rose. I mean, she was actually one of my favorite parts of the Meg, by the way. So, anyway. Alright. There is the, I can't believe a pretty girl actually came into my frame. I mean, that barely happens, guys. I mean, that, hey, it's a gift, but, anywho. Alright. Also premiering on the 6th, we got Kids Say the Darndest Thing. Now, Kids Say the Darndest Thing is actually kind of a revival, because the original Kids Say the Darndest Thing was hosted by Bill Cosby. So, and this new one is hosted by Tiffany Haddish. So, we're going from a show that, like, the original show that was hosted by Bill Cosby to the revival hosted by Tiffany Haddish. Which, I mean, I guess you could say Tiffany Haddish is like at times could be the female version of. Alright, I'm not even gonna bother saying it, but Kids Say the Darndest Thing, like. I literally remember watching the original Kids Say the Darndest Thing as a kid, and I quite like the original. I mean, it's where like the new one, of course, is hosted by Tiffany Haddish, and like pretty much where Tiffany Haddish interviews like kids and talks to them about like everything going on in the world and all like politics and all that. So, I mean, come on, guys, don't put kids through all that stuff. But anyway, Yeah, I like Tiffany Haddish, so I'll probably watch Kids Say the Darn Thing because Tiffany Haddish is hosting. So, I mean, she ready, you know. Okay, I cannot do a Tiffany Haddish impression, and I'm not even gonna try it. But anyway, all right. There is also season 5 of Supergirl premiering, which I know some people do not like Supergirl, but Supergirl I kind of got a kick out. You know, Melissa Benoist is a great Supergirl. I know the dude, McKed Brooks, I think his name is. I know he's actually leaving the show. And we're getting the CW crossover event in December, which I'm hyped about. So I can't wait for Supergirl Season 5. I think Supergirl Season 5 looks pretty cool. So, and yeah, anyway, we got a Walking Dead season, also premiering. We got a Walking Dead Season 100. I'm just joking. It's Season 10, but it feels like season. Like, I won't be surprised if the show lasted to 100 seasons. I won't be surprised there. But yeah, we got The Walking Girl Season 10. I'm combining Supergirl and Walking Dead together. I don't know why. But got Walking Dead Season 10 premiering, which I've seen Walking Dead here and there. It's an okay show. And of course, we're getting loads of spin-offs. I mean, we're getting Walking Dead movies. Yeah. If you guys are Walking Dead fans, yeah, we're getting a lot of Walking Dead stuff. Anyway, also premiering next Sunday, we got Madam Secretary season 6 with Tay Leone. We got Get Shorty season 3 with Ray Romano and Chris O'Dowd. We got the final season of Mr. Robot coming out. Monday, October 7th, we got Gandhi Tarkovsky's show Primal. I love me some Gandhi Tarkovsky. He, of course, did shows like he did Dexter's Laboratory. He also did Samurai Jack. I think he also did Johnny Bravo, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, this guy is the man when it comes to anime stuff. And not to mention, he directed the Hotel Transylvania movies. And I mean, Primal really is about this caveman who's like a drawing of evolution, and like this dinosaur is on the brink of extinction. So it's pretty much it's like a weird version of Flintstones and Land Before Time. So I mean, it looks interesting. So sign me up, man. And not to mention, it's a Adult Swim show, which I do love me some stuff from Adult Swim. So everyone, but anyway, all right. We also got season 2 of All American, which I admit I never really watched, so I can't really bother that. But it has a Taye Diggs in it, and it kind of looks like a new like CW's version of Friday Night Lights in a way. But there's that. We got the revival of Cash Cab, where of course it's like a game show where this guy interviews like asks people questions while in like a cab and stuff. Which who uses cabs anymore? I should just retire Cash Uber. But anyway. Alright. Tuesday, October 8th, we got season 6 of The Flash, which I can't wait to see. Wednesday, October 8th, we got the 4th season of Riverdale, which is supposed to have a tribute to the late Luke Perry. Man, gone way too soon. I mean, I really miss Luke Perry. But yeah, I cannot wait for the Riverdale. I mean, I quite get a kick out of Riverdale. It's not really like the greatest show of all time, nothing like that. But I think it's a decent show, and I'm looking forward to see where they're going to take season 4. We got the series premiere of Nancy Drew on CW, which I think this looks great. I mean, this you got a new actress named Kennedy McMahon, I think her name is, who's playing the title role of Nancy Drew. Now, granted, I never read the Nancy Drew books, but I think this, it looks like a very darker take on Nancy Drew. Nancy Drew and Riverdale, that's always a possibility. But yeah, that should be pretty cool. Alright, we got Thursday, October 10th, we got season 2 of Legacies for the CW, which is the Vampire Diaries spin-off. We got Supernatural season 5, which is coming into its final season. Now, I've seen Supernatural here and there. It's not really like my favorite show or anything, but it's a decent enough show. I mean, Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles, those two play off each other well. So I'm looking forward to see how the 15th season is going to end. I mean, Jesus Christ, 15 seasons? Damn, this show's been on the air for, wow, what? Lots of Supernatural fans there is, huh? Anyway, on Friday, October 11th, we got Insatiable with Debbie Ryan, which I quite. There's a season 2 for Netflix. And I quite like Insatiable. You know, Debbie Ryan, I think, you know, she's really shown that. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, Debbie Ryan really shows that she's doing more than just that girl we know from Disney Channel. And this is a very risque, raunchy role for her. So look forward to see where season 2 is gonna take. I mean, it's kind of like a weird version of Shallow Hal, where Debbie, like in the first season, it's where Debbie Ryan plays like this overweight girl who ended up getting bullied and all. Then like years later, she ends up becoming like this kind of beauty pageant queen, and she becomes really like loses all the weight and becomes really gorgeous, and she ends up pretty much getting revenge, like at times taking revenge on the people who bullied her. I mean, yeah, this is a really messed up show, but I kind of got a kick out of it, Saturday. So let's look for season 2. All right, we got season 2 of Charm, season 3 of Dynasty with Victoria's girl Elizabeth Gillis. We got Sunday, October 13th, we got Inside the Actors Studio on the Ovation Network, which is hosted by James. It's still hosted by James Lipton, but Jesus Christ, you know that guy is literally in his early, like in his 90s. If you guys Google James Lipton, like the guy does not even look like he's in his 90s. Like that dude really takes care of himself. Like I like to look like that when I'm like 90. I can't remember how old he is. I think 90 or 91 or 92 or something like that. But yeah. Anyway, speaking of CW shows ending Tuesday, October 15th, we got the series. We got season 8 of Arrow, which is ending its run. We got The Purge season 2. And I'm really looking forward to see how Arrow's gonna end because it's been on the air for a while, and you know I think it had its good long run. So really looking forward to see where the final season is gonna take us. All right. Also, on USA on that day we also got Treadstone, which is like which is actually a TV show based on the Jason Bourne series, and we don't really have Matt Damon returning or anything like that. So. I mean, we don't like. It's not. You know, it's not really like. It's set in the Bourne universe, but yeah, I don't think we're gonna see Matt Damon returning. I don't even think we're gonna see Jeremy Renner returning. So I don't even think we're gonna be seeing Jason Bourne. Period. But all right. On Wednesday, October 16th, we got a show called Limetown, which is another show on Facebook. And it stars Jessica Biel as this woman named Leah Haddock, who's a journalist for American Public Radio, and actually unravels the mystery behind the disappearance of over 300 people at the Neuroscience Research Facility in Tennessee. It also stars Stanley Tucci is also in this. I mean. I saw the trailer. It looks okay. I mean, it has Jessica Biel in it. And sometimes she could be a hit and miss of an actress, but hey, I adore me some Jessica Biel, so I'll watch it regardless. Anyway, all right. Okay, we got also on Friday, October 18th, we got a show called Living with Yourself, which has a cool premise. It stars Paul Rudd, who undergoes this who undergoes like some type of transmission or something like that, and he ends up and it ends up inventing a different and better version of himself. So we got Paul Rudd playing not one but 2 roles here. I mean, hey, who doesn't love Paul Rudd? You know, if you love Paul Rudd, good news, you're gonna not see him just once. You're gonna see him as two characters here, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, we also got a show on Hulu called Looking for Alaska, which is based on a book by Josh Green, who gave us the books of who wrote the books for Fault in Our Stars and Paper Towns. I mean, this is where Charlie Plummer plays this kid named Miles, who enrolls in this boarding school and is like trying to gain a deeper perspective on life, and he ends up after like an unexpected tragedy, Miles and his friends try to like make sense of what might have been. I mean, this looks like it could be Hulu's version of 13 Reasons Why. I'm getting a bit of a 13 Reasons Why feel to it. And I think this looks really interesting. I mean, Hulu, you know, I'm getting a kick out of Hulu stuff. So look for see. I'm kind of intrigued by Looking for Alaska. So I mean, I never read the book, so I can't really comment on the book itself. But the show, I think, looks interesting. All right. Also, premiering on October 18th, we got this new show, Sid and Judy, which is a documentary about Judy Garland, and I just saw that new Judy Garland film, Judy, and it's supposed to talk about the marriage between Judy Garland and her third husband, Sidney Lumet. And Sidney, by the way, was played by Rufus Sewell in the recent Judy Garland film. I think, you know, I'm really fascinated by Judy Garland's life and all, and after seeing the movie version, I'm really interested in a documentary about her life. So, this is actually, we are coming to the 50th anniversary of her, is it 50th? Yeah, 50th anniversary of her passing, so I think this looks like it could be something really interesting. And it's a Showtime shoot, by the way. It's also Showtime, so. Alright. On Saturday, October 19th, we got Patsy and Loretta, which conquers the friendship between country music stars Patsy Cline, played by Megan Hilty, and Loretta Lynch, played by Jessie Muller. Yeah, I'm interested in that. I mean, Lifetime does not really do the best stuff, but hey, maybe it could be something good. Alright. On October 20th, we got HBO's Watchmen, based on the comic book by Alan Moore. I think this Watchmen looks great. You know, great, cool, really cast. I mean, this looks like it's gonna be probably a very violent show. You know, you got Regina King in this. You got Jeremy Irons. I think this looks like something that could be really cool to watch, and hopefully it's good. So, all right. On Monday, October 21st, on YouTube, we got some show called "Could You Survive a Movie?" The movie, it's where like this guy is trying to survive, you know, scenes from different movies and all. I think this looks, you know, I haven't seen a trailer. I think this sounds really cool, and it's YouTube, so hopefully, if it's good, they don't cancel like they did with Wayne. All right. Also premiering on October 21st, we got an HBO show called Catherine the Great, which is about Russian Empress Catherine the Great, played by Helen Mirren, who develops like a unique relationship with Gregory Potemkin, played by Jason Isaac. I mean, it's Helen Mirren, so I'm gonna watch it regardless because Helen Mirren's in it. Who doesn't adore Helen Mirren? I like Jason Clarke when he's in good stuff, so hopefully this could be something pretty cool. I mean, it looks like it's likely gonna be a miniseries and all, so. Oh, and yeah, that girl also said that on October 5th we got Peaky Blinders, which I never seen. I'm gonna be straight out. I never seen Peaky Blinders, so I know it has Cillian Murphy in it, but all right. On Monday, October 22nd, we got season 3 of Black Lightning. I really like Black Lightning, so awesome season 3 is coming back. Wednesday, October 23rd on Hulu, we got Castle Rock season 2. which features Leslie Kaplan as the Misery character. Annie Wilkes. Cannot wait for Castle Rock season 2. I mean, I like season 1, so hopefully season 2 will be as good. I mean, it is a show that takes place in like the Stephen King world, and the first season was really fascinating. So really look forward to see where season 2 is going to take us. All right, on Thursday, October 24th, we got this really cool looking show called Daybreak. Where like this 17-year-old high school outcast named Josh is searching for his missing girlfriend Sam in post-apocalyptic Glendale, California, and he is like joined by a rag team, a group of misfits, including this like 12-year-old named Angelica and Josh's former high school bully Wesley. And I'm not, I already said this when I talked about the trailer. Here it is. This movie looks like Breakfast Club meets Mad Max meets The Warriors. It looks insane. You've got Matthew Broderick going from having a day off to becoming a principal. I think this looks great and cannot wait to see it. Alright. On Friday, October 25th, we got Netflix's The Commissary Method Season 2 with Michael Douglas, Alan Arkin. And it's actually a Netflix show created by Chuck Lorre, who also gave us Big Bang Theory and Mom and all that. I mean, Chuck Lorre's the man. So we'll see him go from CBS to Netflix. So hey, Chuck Lorre's awesome. So anything he does, and I quite like the first season, The Commissary Method, and not to mention in season 2, we're gonna get a Romancing the Stones reunion with Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner, so that should be interesting to watch. Alright. Also premiering that Friday on Netflix, we've got season 6 of BoJack Horseman, which it was just announced this week that it's going to be its final season, and they released a trailer like this past Friday, which I think looks great. And I love BoJack Horseman. I think it's a really funny, raunchy anime show. You got Will Arnett here. A really great cast. So really look forward to season 6. And sad that's gonna be its final season, but hopefully they'll end it off with a bang. And not to mention, season 6 is gonna be split into 2 parts. Season 1 premieres on October 25th, while part 2 premieres in January. So we're gonna get lots more BoJack Horseman, but same it's gonna be the last season. But hey, anyway, on Sunday, October 27th, we got the 6th season of Silicon Valley, which is also coming into its final season, and yeah, this is also gonna. It's not supposed to have T.J. Miller because I quite like Silicon Valley. I think it's an okay show. I mean, I'm not over the hill of it like most people are, but I really quite like the characters. You got I love Thomas Middleditch in this. You've got Camille Nanjiani. Also got loads of other people in this. I mean, Silicon Valley is a really good show. So look forward to see where they're going to take the final season at. All right. Now that's pretty much all that has dates. Now there are talks that Harley Quinn might be premiering in October, but they haven't really set a date yet. So I'm not really 100% sure if that's still the case. I hope it does, because Harley Quinn, I cannot wait for this Harley Quinn show. You've got Kayla Cuoco, speaking of Big Bang Theory, in this, and I love the trailer. I think it looks great. So hopefully we get a premiere date in October. So now, also according to Michael Rappaport, we might be getting season 3 of Atypical in October, because on one of Michael Rappaport's Instagram pics, someone asked him when would be expecting season 3 of Atypical, and he replied saying in October. So maybe it could easily be in October, it could be in November or whatever, but I cannot wait for Atypical either. But anyway, let me lead you guys. What are some of your anticipated shows premiering in October? Now, I cannot wait to see the premiere of the return of the CW shows. Cannot wait to see season 3 of A Big Mouth. If Harley Quinn premieres in October, cannot wait for Harley Quinn. I mean, some really interesting shows premiering in October. But anyway, drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is C Movie signing off.